Hello friends, today we discuss the Python course and today topic is uh, exception basics and exception handlings. So in that we discuss the what is exception. When the interpreter encounter an error, it stops the running program and show an error message detailing the exceptions. And then we discuss why use exceptions, exception short stories, exception handlings, exception codings, exception objects. And in the okay And okay, in exception coding we discuss the try, except, else statements, try, final statements, unified try, except, finally, right statement, and assert statements. With an so with Today we discuss the with and as context manager. In that we discuss introducing we have like we with like we a new exception related statements with and with its optional as clause. This statement is designing to work with uh, this statement is designing to work with context manager objects, which support a new method based protocols. Similarly, except to the ways that iterations tool work with the method of iteration protocols. This feature is always available as an option in 2.5. From future, the import with statements. With statement, we always similar to using the statement with C languages, C hash languages, and so in that we have discussed the try and with. So we have discussed the with statements. So we have in short, with an else statement is designing to like designing two alternatives to common try and final using idioms. Like the statement within a large part intending for specify the termination item for lineup activities which must run the regardless of whether the exceptions occur during a processing steps. Unlikely try and finals with statements is based upon the object protocols for specifying the action to run around the block of codes. So basic usage, that is the basic format for with statement look okay, we have this. For that we have so with expressions, and in that bracket we have as variables as variables, then colon, then we have to light with blocks. So that is we have okay, in that we have to use okay, with blocks. With blocks we have we have to print something like this and something like that, and this with like that we have used that. And that blocks we have used we have like expression like here has to be written an object that support the context manager protocols. More of this protocols in a moment. This object always return a value with assigning to the name variable if the optional clause is present. Variable is not necessarily assigning with the result of expression. The result of expression is the object that support the context protocols, and variable may be assigning something else intended to use inside the statements. We have so with statement we have the file and file handling we use with statements. So in that we have like with statement like with open, like open with open, and then we say like r. Okay, with this is the documentation. So like we have the documentation we have like okay, we have that like, then we r for regular expressions, and then we see something like file path should present in that. Like we have like this file, if set we have to rename like this, and just copy that file name and say this, and then we as my file, then for line in my files, and then say this, and then print the line. And print the line like this. Okay, so that here the call to open is written a simple file object that assigning to name my file. We can use my file with usual file tools. In this case, the file iterator reads the lines by line in the for loops. This object is always supported to the context manager protocols used by the with statements. And with the with statement we have like we say this run it. Okay, it show that it's running, but it show okay. So we have to print that. Okay, nothing is there. Okay. So you have to some put like a like hi John, like hi John. Sorry, hi John. Like you say hi. I'm here. I'm here. Like this way. Okay, we have like okay, you can say we can create new files also, like okay, so we create new files like for that with the with statement example txt this way, and this will open, and in that file exception handling we have like theories. Okay, so this way, okay, file handling we have, so we have with statements. So with statement like we have like this, so just we copy this theories, yeah, this way with statements. So with statement we have like these things. With statement with used for wrap the execution of blocks with method designing by the context manager. This is with statement context managers. So this way like we have with items like an expressions and context managers, like this way the execution of with statements with item procedure follows, and then we have like this way can we use file this way also. Okay, so this way. Okay, so we just copy the some of the example like with statement, we just copy like this bunch of text, just copy this in this way. Okay, and just save it and just run it. So show the this way, so it's open that file handling theories exist, and then it shows it this way. to show the theories. Okay, if we run like this, some else files, so we use like with, then example. Okay, I show that with. Okay, yeah, it show the file name. Yeah, okay, when we run it, it show like this way. So line for the line we have like for, and then my files, then printing to show the new lines. We can also use like for that exceptional handling we have like my files with like new line. Here you can say read lines this way and show this. Read lines no exist is there. Okay, for read line like my files, read lines this show nothing. Why? Okay, okay, read lines, and then we have read lines and new lines. Okay, read lines, I think lines are there, I think so. Read lines, read lines. Okay, yeah, yeah, it show that like this way. Yeah, so show the read lines. Okay, for single line we have to want to print the like if we say like this copy and this, like we have just printing the line like, then we assigning some line like this and show like single lines. Okay, this way, so it will be print. Yeah, this way, so this will be printing like this way. Okay, okay, no, sorry, we have to check this as comment and just run it. Okay, show the lines to be empty. Why? And read lines. Okay, it's ending with this way. So okay, just to, okay, and then just after that printing we have to close the file. Okay, my file is closed. For target is this. Yeah, comment and just run it. Okay, and just close that line. Okay, my files, just executions show some of this. Print line my files. Okay, for that syntax like we have my files, can we use something like this? Okay, we go to the documentations. Okay, here it is, the documentations. For like we have so we have like documentations. So we have like this. Okay, okay, read lines, read lines, no, found it. Okay, just take a Google and say read lines, read line, read lines, not read line in Python. Here it is. Okay, just simply read the lines. Okay, 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 we get it. So okay, we got in there. Okay, not line, just print it. like we have print, then see file closed. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, show that nothing. Okay, first line is empty. Okay. We have to be okay. That's why I show the empty. Okay. I get it. The error. Okay, I get it. The error. Print, then line, then again printing. Yeah, I show. Okay, again when printing. Okay, we have to use the next. I think so. In the next. Yeah, it show. Yeah, it show. Okay. I get it. The error. Yeah, and just no, let's remove it and just this as a comment and just run it to show. Yeah, it's working. So we have the problem, that is we have get the empty space. In the before that we have empty space. Like the file we have the empty space. Okay, so we are just remove the empty space and getting that the output is fine. Okay, with statements, so like we have the open files. So we have like okay, so this is fine, and with like we have my files. This way you can also assigning like open, same thing, and this, and then we say try for in, like for in line, for line in my files, and say print the line. Here it is. You can this way also with try and final statements, and finally like we have closed. Finally my files like closed. This way, this will work fine. And okay, we have just this as comment and just run it again. And my file is closed, not close. Yeah, close. Yeah, this way. Yeah, it's running fine. Okay, this way, same as with the statement and same as the try and final statements. So like we have we do not cover the Python multi-threading modules. So follow up the application levels of programming Pythons. The lock and conditional synchronization objects they define may also be used with statements because they supported the context management protocols. In this case, we added that both entry and exit actions around the blocks. So like we have a lock, so we have just comment. This says comment. Then we have the like lock assigning threading dot, like we have lock, and then we say like with the lock. For that there is a multi-threading. For that we example, in this case we have multi-threading. threading, multi-threading, this way, the threading modules. Multi-threadings, locks, and say we have some uh, the context. So after that we have like some like critical sections of codes, and then we have like something which we say like accessing the something like accessing the shared shared resources, some shared resources, something something like this. So we have like okay, this way we use this multi-threadings. Okay, so we jumped. Okay, we have the context managers. In context management, we have context manager protocols also. In that we have with the statements that actually work. The expression is evacuated like in that we have okay, we have the context management protocols in that we have expression is evaluating that resulting in an object known as context manager that have entered or exit method. Context manager entered method is called value it return as assigned to the variable in as clause if present or simply discarded otherwise. The code is nested with that we have okay like this way. The code is nested with blocks like block is executed if with blocks rise and exceptions like exit method. In that exit method we have try value and traceback is called with exception details. These are the same three values written by the system executed information described in the Python manuals. If the method is written as false values, the exception is re-raised, otherwise the exception is terminated. The exception should normally re-raised so it's propagate outside with statements. If with blocks does not rise an exception, then exit method is still called with its type value and traceback arguments all passed as none. So like we have in that we have like okay, let's do the as comment. You say that okay, this as a comment. Okay, yeah, this way, and say like class, then say trace block, trace block, trace block, and say like this way, and we have def, then message, then say like shelf, and then arguments this, and then we have printing the like print the okay, we're printing the like print the running running, and then we say like assigning the arcs and say like this, sorry, printing the arguments, and then we have said def, just create some space and say def, and then we have enter. Okay, that's way enter method, and then we say like print the starting with block, and say return self, and we have def dot exit this way, type executive value execute tracebacks, and say if executive types is none, so say like say none, then we say print the exited exit normally the new line, and say like else, and then say print, then rise an exception, write an exception, and say like this way, and plus string as, oh sorry, this to be, yeah, the string is this, okay, and then string, then type conversion for executed types. Okay, this will, and then return the false, for the propagations, for the propagates, for the propagates. Okay, there is it. So we have if, then we have say name, then it's equal to like the main, then with like trace back class as action colon, so we use the with statements, and action, that message as test 1. Okay, and then we're printing the reached, okay, this way, and with the traceback class, okay, so just copy this, and action messages test 2, then we, in between that we have rise the type error, and case a print not reached. Here it is. So when we say, okay, some error is there, trace back, okay, some trace back class, trace block, okay, sorry, and we say trace block same as this, okay, yes, it's to be at this side, yeah, okay, this will fine, yeah, it show like started, so it's like we have with statement we have class traceback class as action, so this has action, and then message is passed to the test one, so its message goes to this, and this way, message goes to this shelf, and start with blocks, and show that starting, and then we show the, and those are message raised, okay, so this action is message, okay, yeah, this will show that no attributes of message, okay, so, okay, yeah, it's for raised, yeah, okay, we're getting this way, yeah, so we said like start with block, so first this, so like okay, yeah, so this traceback class as action with is open, that traceback class as action, and access in that action, like we create the instance of that class, and then we have in that we have message, in there we have function message, and then we pass the argument as this. Sorry, pass that we have that message. Sorry, we had that function that we have. So it show that first the in that action it show that entered. So starting with the, like we have just the like we have init method, we have like first is show. So show start with blocks, and then it's like action dot message, the arguments passed to this. So the running plus test one is reached, is show, and then we have print reached. So it's this way, this, and okay, and then we have the exit this way. First is, so first the traceback as action dot message is goes to enter function method, and then is go to message, and then is goes to the exit method. In that exit method, if the execution time is none, so execution time is none, is so exit is show executed normally. And then in second action, like second traceback function as functions, so we have like okay, this not okay. So with that traceback actions, we have like okay. So we have like okay. So we have like a action message test2. So started with blocks, and then test2. In that second case, we raise the type error. So for that, it show the type error uh, for that, and on that execution type is not none. So show that is go to else statement, and so the else uh, if an else, so it's go to else and write an exception, and so the string execution type is class type error, and then show the, then it's the, so we getting the type error. So like with this, and print not reach is not printed because it show the error. So it's first is show the error this way, and return is false. So this show the false. Okay, yeah, to type error this way. Okay, and so this way. Okay, so like okay, for that we have like okay, and then we have like, so we have to jump to the exception objects. In that we have like okay, we have that, we have like a exception objects. In that we have like we have the object oriented programmings to defining the new exceptions in your program, and it is in the knowledge that depending on full exception for that, based on exception on class and OOP offer a number of benefits. The class based exceptions, like we organize into categories, we have state information and behaviors, and support inher- inherencies. So we have like and then we jump to the exception back to the future. So in that we have string exceptions are write out. For that we have so we have like class based exceptions, and so in string exceptions are straightforward to use. Any string will be do, and they matched by the object's identity, not values. So we have like okay, we say like, for that just to take this as a comment this way. Okay, for that we have okay, yeah, and this, okay, this way. Okay, and we have like my x assigning to like my exceptions, exception string, my exception strings, and then we have try and we say like rise my exceptions, and then we have accepts, then my accepts, and say print is caught this way. If you run it, so okay, we have, okay, yeah, it's running. My exception is show or not? Trace back. Okay, something is not okay. Try statement is there. My exceptions. Rise my exceptions. My except okay, let's write accept this, then say this, okay, just try statement this, okay, 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 show my accept my goes this way, so show the caught but did not show. Why? String is there, okay. Try rise my, okay, we have some things to be except my caught, except printing that, okay, this way, and say action derived from base exceptions, okay. The catching class do not have independency of base class aroused, ठीक है, okay. So we have like this error is not in that present Python version, I think so. That's why it should not show, okay. But this is a like this format we have string. For that we have string exceptions are like this way. Okay, we have raised as exceptions. It should type error. And we have like okay, so we have like okay, so we have like a type error that we have. Okay, we have like okay. Okay, so you can note it down that things like this way. So here it is. So you can note it down all of the all the things. Okay, so we have like so we have like so we jump to the okay, here it is. In that we have class based exceptions for we have okay, so here it is. We have like a class exceptions. For that we have in that class exception we have string, where is simply way of defining the exceptions. So here it is. However, the class have some advanced advantage, but a quick looks. Most probably we allows us to identify the exception categories that are more more okay, here it is. Strings are simply way of defining exceptions. However, the classes have more advanced, have some added advantages. And okay, the more profoundly, okay, we have moreover the class naturally allows for attach the exception details and support inheritance, because they are seen as some of the better approaches as now required. Code details aside, for chief difference between string and class exceptions has to do with the way with exception rise are matched against the except clause in try statements. In that we have try string uh, exceptions were matched by the simply object identity, and rise exception was matched to the exception clause by the Python is tested. In the class, exception are matched with the superclass relationships. Rise exceptions matched with an exception clause if the except clause name the exceptions instance class or any superclass of it. That is, when a try statement exception clause lists a superclass, it catches the instance of that superclass as well as inheritance as the instance of all its subclass lower in the class trees. So it catches the instance like superclass as well as instance of all subclasses lower that in the class tree. The net effect is that class exception normally support the construction of exception inheritances. Superclass become categories named as subclasses because of specific kind of clause can catch in the entirely categories of exceptions. So that is the we have a specific more specific subclass will be okay, this way matched. So we have in that class, in that we have a class base exceptions, coded exceptions clauses are there. So we have like example like that. Okay, this way, yeah, this to be as comment. Okay, and say we have class, then then the exception class, then pass, and then we have class specific, then we have inheritance of that class general, then we have pass and pass this way, and then we have class, then we have this is specific one, and just copy this way and this way, and this specific 2. Okay, here it is. So we have def dot rise, and say riser 0, and this way have function x is assigning to general, and then we rise a x, so it will rise in exceptions. Okay, rise in superclass instance. Okay, that is, and then we have def dot riser 2, riser 1, and say colon, then we x, and we say like specific 1, and it will rise x. So this will rise a subclass instance. And first riser 0 is like will rise a superclass. Superclass is general, and subclass are the specific and specific 1 and specific 2. And same way for the like we have this way, and we have riser 2. Okay, and we use a specific 2. Okay, this way, and we have for func in, that we have riser 0 comma the riser 1 comma riser 2, then we say colon, and we say like try, and then we have func, like we have for loops, then we have like try, and we have func function, and we have the accept. Okay, this way. So we have like a riser function, then we have, okay, okay, this way, and accept this way, and we say general. If not in the subclass, so we go to the superclass general, and we say like same thing, and like import system, and say like print like cot colon dot percent s, then percent for formatting printing. For that we have system info system dot, oh sorry, import statements is there. Okay, sorry, dot executed information. Yeah, this way it's fine. So we just run it. Okay, and we have like this way. Okay, to show that okay, they're not all argument converted into string formats. So we have like so we're getting some of the errors during handlings, like this way, just copy this and show that, why it show that error this way. So show like this way, like formats. Okay. So okay. Some of the exceptions are there. So we just take as this way also. Yeah, it will work. Yeah, just to take this as a copy and then say f string. Yeah, this way. Yeah, it will work very well. Yeah. So we get caught dot class main general, and we say like this way. So it show the general and say the system information for that. First is this way. So it's go to general. So we have a function riser. So it's go general. So show the general exceptions this way. So we got that 3. So in this code we have like a straightforward, like we have exception superclass, and then class to build an exception categories, trees to have few requirements, and then we have rises instance. Like rise instance, like we have like rise instance we have like riser 1, riser 2, riser 0, and we have the catching the categories for that manager, like a subclass, or like the like we have specific 1, specific 2 are subclass of general member of its categories, and exception details are there for that system dot executive informations. So this way we have like do that things. Okay, so we have jump to like why exceptions hierarchies. So we have like uh, there are only 3 possible exceptions in prior section. Like it does not really to do justice of utility of class exceptions. We would achieve the effect by coding a list of exceptions, like we have try statements, like we have try statement, then we have func, then we accept your generals, and then we're like this way. Yeah, you can say like this way also. So we have also like import for that. We have like this way. So we have like class general don't class specific, not specific 1, specific 2, try and accept methods this way. So like we have not func, not this way. So we rise the exception as x this way. So this way also. So like we have in that we have so we have done to the built-in exception classes. For that we have built-in exception classes. We have uh, like we have the base exceptions, exceptions, types of exceptions that built in the Python versions, like base exceptions, which is like root, like topmost root printing and constructor defaults. The top level root subclasses of exceptions are there. Exceptions, the root of a user defined exceptions are which are user defined. The base exceptions are like it's either it is this class is not supposed to be directly inherited by user defined, so it is a automatic exceptions. So we have like okay, so we have like executions, and then we have exceptions, then we have arithmetic error, like zero. In that we have zero division error, overflow error, floating point error. In that arithmetic which is used for that, like overflow error, zero division error, and floating error. And we have another type is lookup error For that we have subclasses of exception and superclass categories of indexing the error of both sequence and mappings, like index error and key error for that. And we have type error also. We have many of them. So we jump to the built-in exception categories. For that we have in that we have to list the like arithmetic error and zero division. Like arithmetic error we have zero division and overflow error. So like we have okay, so we have like arithmetic. In that we categories we have built-in class trees allows to choose how specific or general your handlers will do. For that like arithmetic and zero division, so we have like try statement, then we have like action is func, then except don't exceptions like general, then handler like this way, and we can also use else also to handle the non-exceptions cases. So we jump to the like default printing and states. For that we have okay, for that we have like example, like we have um, the default printing we have. Okay, default printing will like we have built-in exception will always provide the default printing display and state retentions, which often much as logic as user defined class required. So like we have that we have like we have okay, so we have like we have just used the uh, okay, so we have like in that we have we say like this to be as comment. Okay, this way. Okay, so we have like a try dot raised and say like we say okay, some class is there like class e. E has like exceptions class, and then we have like pass, and we say like we raise e as spam this way, and we say like accept dot e as x dot like we have a print x okay, this way print x, and say print x dot args, and say print dot repo dot x. So that in this way we like we when we intercepted the try statement, the exceptions instance object will give access to both original constructor arguments and display methods. So we have like we have printing where we have display and save the constructor arguments, that we have x as exception r is as we have class of exception, and we have spam, and then for that exception we have arguments like spam string, and then we repo for that we have dot e as spams this way. Okay, so to show like we have noticed that exceptions instance object are not list themselves, but they use as string operator overloaded protocols. Okay, so we jump to the custom print display this way. For that we have like class custom display, we have like yeah, so we have like yeah, you say like we have the code like we have this way and okay. So we have like class dot my bad exceptions dot def dot, then we say string, and then we say return always 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 on look on the bright bright side of life, this way, and say like try, then we say like sorry, this to be in this way. We have try statements and same things to be copied like this way, and yeah, same things to be copied like this way. This has comment, and that we have like, for that we have just submit and say my bad class, and say like this, and then and then we have my bad this way. Okay, so show that custom printing display. So you customize the printing, you create your exception should print like this way, so like this way. So we have a class constructor called and print the display. So we use the string method. So we have provide more custom, like we provide the more custom display, like you can define one of two string representation overloaded method in your class, like uh, repo method and string method to return the string you want to display your exceptions. So string will method return this display, and the exception will either code or print or reach out default handlers. So we jump to the like custom data and behaviors. So in that we have a providing exception details. So we have like exception, when exception is raised, it may cross the arbitrary file boundaries and raise an statement that trigger the exception, and try statement with catch it may be completely defined module files, or it not generally feasible to store the extra detail in like in that we have that way. So we are like we have okay, in that we have like just call like we have like this way, and we just rub this, just copy this, and okay, and this has a comment. Okay, same thing. This we that we string we have init, okay, and then we have like line, and then we have file this way, and just rub this, yeah, and say self dot line as assigning to line, and then this self dot file assigning to file this way, and with a def parser function, it's just a function, and we say raised format, like format format error, not 42, sorry, format not sorry, rise as my, okay, my we have pass the 42 comma file assigning to some spam, if the file is like this way, with example this way, Okay, and we say like try this way same. Okay, this way, so whole thing will same, and printing the okay x dot file comma x dot lines, yeah, this way. So it show, so like this will show the okay, sorry, yeah, okay, this will same. Okay, my dot this, this way I'm missing the two values you show. Self dot this line files parser formalizer my bet is 42, this way you can say 1. Okay, so 42 can be fine, I think so. You show the missing two values line and files. Oh, sorry, we have to pass the parser. And this, okay, yeah, and this to be is this way. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, to pass the parser. Yeah, it will show. Yeah, so my file like this way, file will with example, and then we show line this way, so it show the this way. So show the like we have create this uh, the accept clause here, like we have mhm, that we have like accept clauses are there, and then we say like this way, we say like this way, or exception clause are there. So we have like exception clause, then we say like this way. So we have like for that we have exceptions like we have like exceptions that we have so with in the exception clause here, the variable x is assigning to reference to the instance that was generated with exception was raised. It gives us access to the attribute attached to instance by custom constructor. So we, so although we would reply to default state attention to built-in superclasses, it less relevant to our applications. So we jump to like uh, so we have like a provident exceptions method. So we discuss the provision exception details. There is the exception detail of this, and exception we jump to the provision exception method. For that we have like okay, this way. So for the provident method we have like we have like this way. So we have like for from like we have just take the this way same. In that place we use for future from future library import print display function print function, and say exception, and we say like this way, and we say like okay, here it is. So we say like log file assigning to some like and then we say like this way. Oh sorry, you should to be copy this. Yeah, just copy this and say okay. This to be as comment. Okay, yeah, this way. Okay, and say like this way, and we say like this. This okay, yeah, this way, and we say self line dot this. So we introduce like some like function, and that we have a log error, and then we have self, and we say like log, we have log assigning to some open the self dot uh, log file. Yeah, it will correct. And as append, a for append, and we say like print dot, then we have error and error at. Okay, error at. So we have like dot format, not format, not, you can say f string, and we say like that we have say self dot file. Okay. Self dot line, then we have a file as log, this way. Okay, and we say raised, okay, this way, and parser will mend, and then like we say 40, this way file, then try, this way, and this will same, and like okay, and that in printing we are just say okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, yeah. So we have like this, and we say x. Okay, x dot log error. Yeah, function. So say when we say print, so it show okay. Yeah, you can say simply okay. Simply comma can be used. Okay, this will work fine. Yeah, it will work fine. This to be removed. Okay, yeah. You have to say print function. Okay, yeah, yeah, it's shown none. So okay, you have to some like we have okay, we have like execute the this way. Okay, shown none. this okay, my log file. Yeah, yeah, it show that. Yeah, here it is. So it show the error at file text 40. So this way, yeah. So it show the things. So that's all, guys. Thank you.